Hey guys, at BV Manson here, and here's the next project. We have the original set of bars that sadly have a bend in them. All right, I thought they were straight, but you can clearly see when you're holding them, this thing got wrecked and it's actually bent pretty bad down here. So, found another set of bars, and these are in actually really good condition. I lucked out as well because, as you can see on these bars, both the levers are broken on these, and both the levers are intact and actually in really good shape on this other extra set. So what I want to do, now the switches are different, okay? The switches are actually quite a bit different. These handlebars are from 1974, and these handlebars are from the 1972. And they are pretty different. And I really want to keep as many original parts as I can on this bike. So what we're going to need to do is swap it all out. All right? A lot harder to do than you would think, because all of these wires are running up through these bars, and we've got to get that out. But we got to swap it around, all right? And then we're going to have a really nice set to be able to work with. So cool, let's get at it. So this actually raises some issues. Obviously, we only have wiring on the clean set for one of the switches. So these switches are actually going to be kind of useless. I do have my front brake light switch in the lever, so that's good. Because I believe I broke that when I was taking apart the CL350. So no wiring. This one's totally hashed, but this one's fine. The original set has all the wiring in place, both looms coming out of each side of the handlebars. So I've actually got everything I need, including, we've got the two good levers that we can swap over. That should all be universal, should fit really well. Yeah, we just have to dive into it. But I wanted to show you, that's one of the main reasons why I'm swapping out all this, because I don't have wiring for this one. It's got to be in there somewhere. We're going to find out here real shortly. All right, first things first, I'm going to go to my donor set. I'm going to let's strip these all down. I'm going to use a 10mm wrench, pull out the bolt, hold it in the lever. This is going to save me like $10. I think I was just looking online for some of these. I was going to buy them, and then I was like, wait a second, that donor set, I don't need to buy this. There's a really good sale going on, it's like a sale on Common Motor right now. Labor Day weekend, they have a little 10% off offer, so head on over there. They actually got some nice prices on some parts over there. Pretty much to get the levers off, it's just this one bolt. Wish I had my ratchets over here to make my life a lot simpler and a lot more speedy, but you know what? Let's just enjoy wrenching. Let's just chill out. We're not in a huge rush. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to just pull this lever out. So that's our lever. We're good there. Let's see. I will hold on to these bolts because I probably am going to need them on that side, or I can reuse those. Now, here's the other piece that we want to get out of here. There is a little brake light switch inside of here. Let me see if I can give you a look at that. Cool. So see this little hole right here? There's actually a little switch inside of here that we need to get out. I don't remember which way it goes, but I really don't want to break this because this did break on the when I was taking it apart. I did lose this switch, so I can actually salvage this. This would be awesome if I can get it out without breaking it. Thought it went back through this way. Not 100% sure. I thought it did though. It's really tight in there. Try and get this piece out. There it is. Yeah, I swear it came out the other way. I'm just gonna try to give it a nice push. There it went, onto the floor. Okay guys, just for note, it comes out, and that makes total sense because this is the button, right? This is the switch. When you pull the lever, it pushes the switch. Got that good to go, and I got a wire. So I'm going to save myself, probably $15-20 because I salvaged the switch. I'm going to take these off as well. These are another $8 or something. You know, you're buying all this stuff. And then to get these off, it's just Phillips screwdriver. Let's see how lucky we can get on this. Let me give you a little bit better. I'm going to give you tilt you up just a little bit. Phillips screwdriver is probably JIS. I should go get them, but that came out nice and easy. So we're just going to pull this. Pull this long screw. Again, that's a pretty long screw. And then we're going to pull out this other one. Again, these controls are from a 1974, I believe, is what it was when I picked up the part on eBay. And there you go. And yeah, somebody definitely just cut the wire right out of this one. That really sucks. I don't know. There's salvageable parts in here. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it just in case, right? But yeah, somebody just literally just lopped that off from the inside of the bars. This is key too. We've got our port right there. So yeah, we're going to be in great shape. So this is going to go into my junk box of just extra parts that I got laying around. That junk box is starting to get you know, quite a bit of parts in there now. All right, let's just do the same thing to this other lever. All right, pull the lever off, 10mm wrench, pull it off, washer, nut, rotate it over right there, and we'll try to take this one out too. There, we got it. Don't want to lose these. Might as well hold on to them too. So that's a very special bolt. All right, so we're gonna pull that out. There's our other handle. We got a complete set of handles. Feel good about that. I'm gonna remove those from my shopping cart that I've got opened up right now. Can remove those. It's gonna save me some money, which is good because the parts are adding up like crazy. All right, next we're just gonna take out these two screws. Now this side is a little bit different. This has your throttle cables in it coming out of here. So there's some extra parts in here that we need to be aware of. Let's pull this one out. There's one. And can we get lucky on both of these? Come on. Yeah, it turned. Good deal. All right. I was worried that these were going to be kind of a pain. They were a pain on my 1970 for sure. This should pop right apart now. There it is. It's just kind of a sandwich effect. All right, pull this apart. I want to give you a little bit better angle so you can see. So here you go. You can kind of see how it just sandwiches together on that. Here's one of the throttle cables. I actually have the throttle sleeve, which is great. And now you can see this. It should be like this on the other side as well. This will actually just pull straight off. So there you go. There's your grip and the sleeve. Kind of like these grips. I kind of dig them. These will just slide right out. So again, these are just like anything you would see on a bicycle almost. So this is junk. You don't need those. But I kind of dig these grips. I don't know. They feel kind of good. All right, so the next thing is getting the wiring from this point here. Wire is running all the way up and out to here. So this has probably been sitting for a little while. So I recommend you do go get yourself some Dawn dish soap. Okay, and I would just dump some of this down into the pipe. It's gonna help you out. Okay, so we're just gonna dump this out. Get this kind of lubed up here a little bit on this end, and then we just got to start working it from the back side and pulling gently. I mean, I think these switches are actually okay back here. Getting it started is the hard part. It's like minimal room, but you got to push it down a little bit. It helps if you just kind of push it down and then give it a pull. Push it down, give it a pull, push it down. It's almost like a little L shape. Push it down into an L shape. And then on this side, I'm just pulling back on it just a little bit. It's not easy. Getting them back through is even worse. Getting these out ain't no big deal, really, but feeding these cords back through is a whole other thing that we'll have to deal with here in just a little while. But that Dawn dish soap really helps just to move this stuff through. Highly recommend it. Real simple little tip for you there. Now it's starting to go. And now we'll get the Dawn dish soap all over my hands. So we're good there. Wrap my hand around this, just give it another nice pull. We're getting there. And then this is all going to get bunched up once we pull this out too. So just wait for that exciting moment. All right, give it another tug, push it down, give it a pull, push it down, give it a pull. All right, here it comes. Let's see, can we get these first try? Let's go wrap it around, let's give it a tug. I always get them stuck right about here when I'm trying to get these out. Oh man, because then you kind of lose your process just a little bit when these start going in here. And I really don't want to break any of these wires off, any of these bullet connectors, because I never know, man. Another bike's gonna run across my life and it's gonna need a freaking kill switch, you know, if I can use it. Oh, it's coming. Here we go. Just give her pulls here. It's messy once you get down here because of all the Dawn, but you want to do it. Here we go. Really close. And look, there's zero room, you know, zero freaking room to work on this. But here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We pulled those cords right out, and yeah, fantastic. All right, and I think I'll be able to reuse this switch one day. So I'm actually going to put these screws right back in here, so I don't lose them. And if I need a switch, I got one. Hey, this one actually has the switch inside of it too. All right, sweet. So if I need it, if I break it, I got two of these bad boys now. That is fantastic. All right, I think I'm going to make an executive decision here, and I'm just going to transfer these grips, or I'm going to keep these grips on these bars. I don't want to take these off because these are actually in really, really good shape, and I actually really kind of dig them. I think they're pretty damn cool. So hopefully there's not going to be an issue with that. I'm assuming the sleeve is going to be exactly the same, you know, because here's these ones, you know. They're, you know, I suppose they're more vintage, but these are a real pain in the ass to get off, and you can't get them off really without cutting them, from what I've noticed, and I don't want to ruin them. So I'm just going to save myself some trouble and just go with these grips that are already on the bars. I mean, God, man, now that I'm looking at these are pretty bad. All right, we're going to switch bars. These are the bent ones, so now we got to get the switches out of here. Same thing that we just did. Let's see how lucky we're going to be on these. These look pretty roached, but we'll see. Oh, man, of course. Oh, see, there was that crack. All right, let's see if we get lucky on this one, too. Oh, that one turned. Cool. All right. So, oh, here's a little detail, too. So this is your throttle cable. On the other one, they had already just cut it off. So we're going to need to get that out here in just a little bit. But let's get these two screws out first. All right, so we got this. This is popping apart now. See, just like our pancake from before. We got all of our wiring all buried up inside here. But we got to get this thing disconnected. So again, we're just going to rotate it. And we're going to pull this plug right out of here. And now that I'm looking at this, we might be running into a little bit of an issue. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something here because, see, this one has two connectors. This set of handlebars or grips actually only has one, so it's a single. Darn. So we're going to have to go through this this process here too. Darn it, yeah, well, I guess I could just try to get this one off and get the sleeve out. Let's tackle that later. Let's get these. Let's get this stuff apart here. All we're gonna do, push this down and pull that grip off. Yeah, see here you can totally tell. Two completely different parts. All right, next let's just get this throttle cable out of here. It's a 14 millimeter nut. Just gonna turn that, loosen it up. All right, and then you're just gonna rotate it. I'm gonna turn this around. Haven't really found a great easy way to do this, but it just goes on here. We're going to wrap this out, and that should take our cable out just like that. Pulls right through just like that. And now our throttle cable is totally free. So we'll inspect that here later, but now this is totally free. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the Don, and again, I want to be really careful with these wires because I'm going to reuse this box, ideally. So on this one, we've got even less room to work with because we've got that other set of wires in. So again, I'm just going to dump some Don in. And then we go on the tug of war again here. Just try to get it started, get it moving. Work it from this side. And again, I'm going to be really careful with this switch. I don't want to break anything. Do not want to break anything. The wiring feels really brittle. I'm actually going to dump a little bit more in here. Alright, push that down. There, we got her to move. Now it's starting to go. Alright, push that down. Pull that through. It's just getting it started because it's so tight down in this corner here. Barely anything to really hold on to. Yeah, guys, that's a Bearcat. Look at that rust that I'm pulling out of these pipes. I got it a little ways, but this is a Bearcat right here, guys. This sucks. All right, I've been actually rattling this stuff around quite a bit. So I'm actually gonna, now that I got a little bit of space on it, I'm gonna put these screws back in, just so, you know, limit as much movement on the soldered electrical points inside the switch. So I'm just gonna put these, you know, really back on. There, I feel a little bit better about that. It's not quite so, you know, just hanging around, flopping around. So now I can actually kind of get into this a little bit, feel a little bit better about it. So again, push down, give it a pull. Push down, give it a pull. Push down, give it a pull. Yeah, I'm getting like 2 millimeters out of this each time. There we go. Come on, buddy. And there we go. There we got a nice. Oh, you get so thankful when it moves like that. Again, you gotta just keep pushing it down in. Otherwise, it's not going to go. If you're just trying to pull straight on it, it ain't going to go. You got to push it down. Push it down in. And there we're starting to make some progress. And now we're getting to the wires. So, let's see. That one should pull through okay. All right, I think we got to just kind of go with it. We got to get these wiring pieces out of here. So let's start pushing them down. Push them down, put your hip into it, pull them out. Push them down, give it a tug. All right, we're getting there. I think maybe that Dawn has been in there a little bit too. There we go, there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna get real tight right about there. All right, let's see what happens. Come on. Oh, come on. Again, we're just pushing and pulling, trying to get this out of there. There we go. I really don't want to break any of these bullet connectors, so I'm going to be really careful as I'm getting this out the rest of the way here. We're real close. Really close. Come on. Yeah, it's super tight, especially when you have this other wire in here. You just can't get stuff laying down too flat. Put my hip into it a little bit right here. Give her a jerk. There we go. All right, one more. We gotta clear one more. Man, if you guys got tips on how to do this easier, a better way, please let me know in the comments. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got it. And I don't think we're gonna break anything either. All right. this? Oh, one, well, the double came off. I think that just went there, if I remember right. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Switch is out, so on to the other side. God damn, we got to do it again. All right, wipe some Dawn off of my hands. That's the first thing we need to do. And then we need to take out these screws, and this one's actually a lot thinner bundle of wires than we had on that other set. So this should be way, way easier. Let's see if we can get lucky on these two. All right, that one turned. And is this one gonna turn? Yep, they both turned. Sweet. You can tell that I had sprayed these down a little bit with WD-40 a long time ago. So that was beneficial. Again, there's no throttle or anything on this, so this just kind of pancakes apart. And what we're gonna do, oh wow, there's like a spider nest or something in there. Crazy. All right, so we got that free. Now, go grab your Dawn again. All right, so let's level you up just a little bit. Grab the Dawn, move this down into here. Just gonna dump a bunch of that stuff in there. Give her a tilt. And again, this one should be much, much easier. It's a much smaller batch of wiring, so let's get to it. Let's see if we can make this happen. This is a kind of a kinky one though. So I thought this one was going to be a little bit easier, but this is where the bend is in the pipe. So we got a tight bend here. So it's not. I hate this. I think I hate this more than doing pulling tires off rims. I think I hate this the most. Yep, I definitely hate this the most. All right, guys, we got it. There's the second one. Good to go. Both the switches are off. Whoops. There we have them. So just need to pull off these handles, and then we got to do some major cleanup on these parts. So there it is. Here's the old bars. All right, they're bent up. If I get my acetylene torch going, I might be able to bend them back. And I know a friend of mine was looking for a pair of CL handlebars, so maybe that'll work. I hope it works. Yeah, so there's how you do it. Finesse. So here's the straight set of bars, and what I need to do is I think I need to get this sleeve. Yeah, it should work. It should work just fine. But I am going to need to cut this grip off. Yeah, I'm going to have to sacrifice the grips, I think. Yep, going to have to cut this off. Because, again, we got a different model here of a throttle cable. So, hopefully, this isn't a problem. So, let's find out. We got to do it. And I honestly don't know of another way to get these off other than just cutting them. Well, this one, gosh darn. Could I get this one off? What do you guys think? Do you think we can get this off? How the hell would I do that? Dawn dish soap? I mean, if I could save the grips, that would be nice. I mean, these ones are kind of roached, but screw it. Let's just cut them off. Oh, cut them off. Just kind of getting it started, you guys. Just cut it off. There we go. Try not to scratch the nylon sleeve. There it is. Cool. Scratched it just a little bit, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So there's the one I need. All right. This is junk. We'll throw that away. Now, that's that. And gosh, if I could get this one off of here. Are they the same? They are the same size. So see, they are the same size. We shouldn't have an issue. I'm gonna work on getting this handle off. Alright guys, on second thought, I think I'm just going to cut it off. I'm going to order a new set of grips because I'm putting a ton of work into this bike, and I'm not going to put this kind of roached kind of crap on the bike. So we're cutting them off. Screw it. Alright, so let's just cut it off. Can't do it. I saw those ends and I was just like, nope, not doing it. Plus, you know, grips are cheap. I think they're like $9 for a pair of grips, so it's not gonna break the bank. And plus, I'm just putting so much effort into this bike and trying to do it right. I can't justify putting gnarly grips on. All right. There we go. There's our nylon sleeves. I've got one for sale, I guess. But this is the one I need, so this one's going with the handlebars. All right, there we have it. Set of handlebars. We've got the nylon sleeve, and we got 2 switches. Just got to pull off the old handles. That'll be straight up. But again, I'm going to take some time and clean this stuff up. So I hope you guys learned something. Finesse, get after it. I'm actually just going to cut this one off as well, get a new set of grips. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe, thumbs up the videos that you enjoy. Also, follow along Instagram and Twitter at BVMatson. Have a great night, guys, and good luck pulling your wires through your handlebars.